This comment about modern-day Israel being Palestine until 1948 is only partially true. Because before the modern-day Israel, it was the British Mandate of Palestine. And before it was the British Mandate of Palestine, it was the Ottoman Empire. Before the Ottomans, it was ruled by the Mamluk Sultanate. Before that, it was ruled by the Ayyubid dynasty. Before that, it was ruled by the Byzantine. Before that, it was the Sasanian Empire, and then the Byzantines again. And before the Byzantines, it was the Roman Empire. Before the Roman Empire, it was ruled by Alexander the Great. And before Alexander, it was Babylon. And then before Babylon, it was the Assyrian Empire. Before the Assyrian Empire, it was the two kingdoms of Israel and Judah. And before Israel split up, it was just the one kingdom of Israel. And before that, it was the theocracy of the 12 tribes of Israel. And before all that, it was a collection of Canaanite city kingdoms. You can find archaeological evidence in Israel to this day that dates all the way back to 1210 BC, with plenty of other archaeological finds that way predate any sort of large Arab presence in the land before about the 6th or 7th century. Mind you, the Arabs are the one who, after the 7th century, they started repeatedly conquering and colonizing this land. They're not indigenous to the Levant, they're indigenous to the Arabian Peninsula. The Jews, on the other hand, are the ones who are indigenous to the Levant. All that is without even mentioning the Merneptah stele, which dates back to 1210 BC just about. And it talks about how the pharaoh Merneptah defeated Israel in battle, which number one, it is the oldest mention of Israel outside of the Bible. And number two, if you look at the hieroglyphs, the symbol that's used for the other Canaanite city kingdoms that they conquered, that symbol is not present for Israel, but instead it's a symbol that denotes a people group that has not yet formed into a kingdom. And this falls in line with the events that are talked about in the book of Judges, where it says multiple times in those days Israel had no king. Long story short, Israel is not a colony. In fact, the one who is a colony is the Palestinians. To say that Israel is colonizing their own homeland is an act of laziness and ignorance, and slacktivism at best, anti-Semitic at worst.